50% tariffs on steel and aluminum are wrong and an unjustified attack on our Canadian economy. This means that manufacturers in Middlesex, London are cutting shifts, delaying investment, and relocating to the U.S. These tariffs are a direct threat to Canadian jobs and our economic sovereignty. He promised Canadians he would defend us. He said he had a plan. But in responding to the U.S., this Prime Minister's elbows have gone limp. So I asked the Prime Minister, was the entire Liberal campaign just theatre?
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Speaker, I would agree with the colleague. It's wrong. It's very wrong. And that's why, Mr. Speaker, we had one of our colleagues in Washington yesterday to fight for Canadians, to fight for our workers, to fight for our industry. This is not theater. This is action, Mr. Speaker. On this side of the House, we know what makes a difference is to fight, to protect our workers, to protect our industry, and to build this Canada with Canadian steel, Canadian aluminum, Canadian workers. Mr. Speaker, we're going to build Canada strong together.
The honourable member for Middlesex, London.
Canadians don't need more photo ops. They need somebody to fight for them and actually get results. During the campaign, Trump actually endorsed the Liberal Prime Minister, and it's no wonder why. The Prime Minister said his government would collect $20 billion from U.S. tariffs. That was his big talking point. But when the pressure came, he went to his friend Trump and quietly dropped all those tariffs, leaving our steel and aluminum workers blindsided and betrayed. So, Mr. Speaker, will the Liberals listen to Parliament, be transparent, and table a budget so that Canadians can see how much, if anything, was ever collected from the so-called elbows-up tariffs?
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, instead of talking down Canada, she should be elbow up with us, Mr. Speaker. This is about making sure that as a chamber, this House should stand united, Mr. Speaker. This is about our nation. We're fighting a trade war. Everyone in this House have a responsibility to fight for Canadian workers, fight for Canadian industry, to build Canada strong. Mr. Speaker, we get it on this side of the House. I hope on the other side they get it because Canadians get it at home.
Honourable member for Niagara South.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Prime Minister promised that it would be nothing but elbows up during the election campaign. Then he paused our counter tariffs and said he didn't think the U.S. would impose any more. Now the tariffs have only gotten worse. Canadian Steel now faces 50% tariff threat from President Trump. Algoma Steel is warning that its U.S. business may become unviable. Thousands of jobs, including many in my riding of Hamilton and Niagara area, are at risk. If the Prime Minister has gone soft, what was the entire Liberal campaign based on? Just theatre?
The Honourable Minister of Industry.
The members' riding are extremely important, and I look forward to working with him to make sure that they're saved and protected. And we should all be working together as people across the country are looking at this government and these politicians, because this trade war that was launched against Canada is existential, and it is putting livelihoods of thousands of Canadians at risk. So that's why we have a plan. We will fight, we will protect, and we will build, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Richmond-Arthabaska. Mr. Speaker, Trump's tariffs are unjustified to our Canadian workers. The Prime Minister said during his election campaign that he would collect $20 billion from the U.S., but he secretly abandoned these tariffs. And this morning it was a brutal wake-up call. Aluminum and steel workers and their families are extremely worried. Mr. Speaker, can the Prime Minister look at workers and their families and tell them how much money they have actually received in tariffs and how much they can get? The Honourable Minister of Finance. It would be a great pleasure to look at people in Saguenay-Lac-Saint-Jean, because I was there often, because people there know that will always be there for aluminum workers. Mr. Speaker, like the Prime Minister has said, all of the funds raised from these retaliatory tariffs will be given to these workers, and this money will be reinvested to help our workers. People in Saguenay-Lac-Saint-Jean know that we'll be there for them. We were there last year, and we'll be there today and tomorrow as well.
Member for Thornhill.
Canadians will hold account by their experiences at the grocery store. Those are the words of the Prime Minister. So let's see what the new stats say about his performance. Since the start of 2025, the price of rice has gone up 14%, the price of potatoes 13%, the price of infant formula 9%, and beef a whopping 33% up. By that measure, he's failing miserably. The Prime Minister claimed that he had a plan for inflation, but all Canadians got was another $500 billion of spending with no budget. So where is it?
The Honourable Minister of Finance. The Honourable Minister of Government Transformation.
Mr. Speaker, and we have reduced the use of consultants to answer the first part of our questions, and we are working on a strong mandate to make government more efficient so that we can deliver more for Canadians, which is exactly what we're doing with a tax cut, Mr. Speaker, for 22 million Canadians. I'm hoping Conservatives can rally behind this very common sense idea. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for Newmarket Aurora.
When mothers go grocery shopping, it's about their kids. They would rather go hungry than see them go without. In Newmarket, I met a mother of 3 little boys in tears. She didn't know what she was going to feed them the following week. And who can blame her? 2 bags of groceries now cost $100 and barely last 2 days. The Liberals' inflation is the slow undoing of a family's dignity. Yet the Liberals plan to continue their inflationary spending. Will they present a budget this spring and reduce spending, or will they continue to ask parents to pay for their broken promises?
The Honourable Minister for Jobs and Families.
Mr. Speaker, nobody should go hungry in this country, and that's why we've taken extraordinary measures to support families, just like the member's constituents that she spoke about. Since 2015, Mr. Speaker, child poverty is down by 38%. We've got a ways to go, but we've got to continue working together to get the full benefits of this work.